I'm stepping down as a head football coach at the University of Florida to focus on family.
The Florida Gators send Urban Meyer out after 6 wonderful years in Gainesville.
Ohio-born, bred, and educated, Urban Meyer will be the new head football coach at Ohio State next fall.
This is my home state, and it's great to be back home.
Welcome to Jacksonville on the second day of 2012. Today, Florida and Ohio State meet almost 4 years to the day after they faced off for the national championship. January 8th, 2007, Florida defeated Ohio State. Urban Meyer's Gators were #1 in the nation. But much has changed for Florida, Meyer, and Ohio State. The Buckeyes are coming off a year unlike any other. Today, Luke Fickell is at the helm of the Buckeyes one more time, facing Meyer's old Florida team. Elite programs, disappointing seasons. One will finish strong today. Welcome to the TaxSlayer.com Gator Bowl. Florida and Ohio State both come in at 6-6 on the season. A loss for Florida would be their first losing record since 1979, and they're determined to avoid that in their home state today.
Of my staff.
Drew Basel will kick it off, and the speedy Jeff Demps is deep for the Gators. And the ball goes out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. This is John Brantley, the senior from Ocala, threw for 1,912 yards this year, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Rainey moves back into the backfield. Brantley looks his way and throws to him. Rainey with blazing speed. Out of the eye this time. Draw, Rainey, first down and more. Hunter Joyner, number 41, in at fullback. Instead, they throw to the sideline, and that one's complete to Deontay Thompson.
Going to become a power running team here in Florida.
Brantley, look out from behind. Is it a fumble or incomplete? Ruled incomplete.
After further review, the ball was fumbled and recovered by Ohio State at the 26-yard line.
695, and his legs are what got him this position. Miller from the shotgun on a planned run. Herron. Posey and Brown, the wide receivers, to the near side. Power football. Herron straight up the middle. Member of the Florida secondary. That is not a good sign. Miller forced out of the pocket, and down he goes with the front four against Miller. And you can chalk that one up to the secondary. 4-man rush again. Quarterback draw.
Football field. Was that a first for you as well?
Well, we'd done it one time in a commercial, but for a game.
Shotgun. And Rainey is back in. And Brantley throws to the side to Frankie Hammond. Gators trying to get something started on offense again. Reach just past the 40 to move the sticks. Brantley in trouble, spins out of it, throws.
Continuity.
4-man rush, good protection this time. Brantley a strike. A perfect throw to Chris Rainey. Rainey burst through the hole. 6 different receivers so far. Gillisley. 4-man rush. Brantley. To the end zone. Touchdown. Deontay Thompson. Nice throw by Brantley. Finally got the protection.
Where the offensive line was reaching to their right.
An exchange of fumbles. And Herron bursts out across the 40. Miller play action. Chase from behind. It's a screen. They got it to the tight end, Hireman. Miller play action, wants to throw again. Kind of game we have here, Ryan. Things have not gone well on offense. Hall remains in at tailback, and he'll get the carry. Lowers his shoulder and pounds inside the 10. Because you know Urban Meyer is going to install his offense. Looks for the end zone, throws complete, touchdown to Posey. That was a nice throw and a nice catch by Posey on a bullet. Basel to kick to DeBose and Temps. Demps back to the 1. Kid can fly. So long. 99 yards. Andre DeBose. Untouched the length of the field.
Helmet stickers all the way around for his return team.
Hunter Joyer, who was a fullback, got the key block on that one and opened the lane.
It was blocked so well. Jeff Demps, who became the lead blocker, became the king of the parade down the sideline. He didn't even have to clean up anybody from Ohio State.
It is a Gator Bowl record 99-yard kickoff return. A record that has stood since 1982. It was 95 yards. Miller gives it to Hyde again. Get their attention. Miller flushed. Powell chasing him. He got out of bounds right at the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 32. Plan run for Miller. Boy, lowered his head.
Last 4, including 100 against Michigan.
Hyde. Of course, it's always that fine line. 1st down from the 46-yard line. He and Hyde, a little option look. 3rd and long now. Miller, they got him this time. Used 3 tailbacks in this game. Heron on the toss. They'll give it on the end around. Miller screen. Heron breaks the tackle. And Miller will give it to the tailback, Jordan Hall. And Hall,
but still on solid ground.
Miller had a man wide open. Posey. Miller under pressure. What a great move by Jay Howard. Now Drew Basil forced back to 47 yards out. It's got a chance. And Basil from 47. Sturgis to kick. Jordan Hall on the bounce from the 3. Nowhere to go. Penned in at the sideline. And Heron will get the call.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask on the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
Despite of the lack of turnovers, they give up less than 300 yards a game. Miller throws to the blocking back. Boren, 2nd half possession. Heron. Thought you well. Miller underneath. Hall.
Overthrow. He had some overthrows against Michigan, but you get those easy throws, get him in a rhythm.
3rd and long. Miller under pressure, and they got him again.
I think there was confusion on that offensive front for Ohio State.
That is the 5th Florida sack, and the Gators come after it, and they get it. Block kick, and the Florida Gators are going to score. Chris Rainey got the block. It's a 15-yard touchdown return. The 2nd huge special teams play. Graham Stewart gets the touchdown. Number 55 scooped it up and went for 6 after Rainey used his speed to get the block.
And that's the freshman, Jeff Hireman, who should have bounced out and picked up Rainey. And so you've got 2 blocking 1. Nobody blocks number 1, and he comes in and takes it right off the foot of the punter.
If Rainey doesn't block it, Patton does, coming from the other side in the same technique. And haven't moved it very well. Hyde. Janine, he was one of my favorite players in college, one of my favorite players in the pros. As the co-offensive or the co-defensive coordinator. Posey lost it after he caught it. The Gators have it. Now they lost it. And Florida finally gets it back. Josh Evans. Holy cow, what a plot. Who is saying to the world, I have a dream and nobody's going to steal it from me. I at least have a shot at this. Brantley wide open. Complete inside the 30-yard line on a perfect throw. Demps is the new tailback. Demps on the draw. Nice call.
Guy, it's not as immediate.
Burton in the Wildcat. Gives off to Demps. Rainey to the right. Read option, Rainey. To the goal line, Gillislee, and he's just inches short.
With all that defense in his background, I think he feels pretty good about 14.
Sturgis for the chip shot. And that does make it a 2-touchdown lead for the Gators with 14:09 left to go from Jacksonville, Florida. Stay with us. Shiftiness and quickness about him. They'll run the option here. He keeps. He eventually is right around the corner. There's 13:21 to go in this game. And Hall on a little flanker screen, and Jonathan Bostic saw it coming and got in the backfield the same time the ball got there. A loss of yards for Ohio State. Miller floats this one too high for Posey. Rainey. Nice cut to the.
Shocking with how much talent is in this state.
Sure is. Rainey.
During the bowl prep.
Big play here, trying to keep the drive alive. They go with the middle screen. Quarterback Brantley back in. Demps will try the right side, and Demps
back to the huddle.
Yeah. Rainey. Smart stays in bounds. 3rd and 2. Ohio State desperately has to have a stop here, and Burton will be hitting the backfield. Gave him his opportunity. Florida coming on the blitz. Miller throws underneath, and nothing there. Draw play. Heron trying to get to the outside.
2 scores, that is.
Florida comes with the blitz again. Miller throws, and it's too far for Posey. Ohio State right now needs a miracle. Miller. Miller again goes underneath to high. Miller floats this one to Heron. Heron belted, won't go down.
But I just couldn't do it. And he said that it's a shame that the Buckeyes are going to go out here with a losing record for the season.
Underneath again. Miller under pressure gets away. Still looking downfield. Now he runs. Did not get out of bounds. Their only hope to score here. Go for the onside kick. Get it back and do it again. Out in the flat to Hall. Hall fighting for yardage. Hall, touchdown. What an effort by Jordan Hall. A little swing. He was left to do it on his own, and he did.
Under the duress they were under, they should be very proud of how they held together.
Onside kick recovered by the Gators.
With how he managed this year.
He did it with great class. Stephen Ali was the man who recovered that onside kick to lock this one up. Ohio State has 1 timeout left. But all the Gators really have to do is take a knee.
They come out of a dark period, right back on the road to try to get their classes together before National Signing Day in early February.
This is not a 40-hour-a-week job.
No,
here come a couple of the receivers and the special teams guys who've been plotting this. Well, at least it's 62, 63 degrees today. And the Florida Gators will walk out of home country, Jacksonville, with a 24-17 win over the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Will Muschamp will go to 7-6 on the season.
Yep. And they've got a long way to go. He's very clear. Will Muschamp's very clear about how much work they have to do. The numbers are way down. They need to recruit a lot of offensive linemen. A power back would help. But starting out 7-6 and holding together, and you know they had a bunch of games there that could have gone either way. This could have been an 8-4, 9-3 bunch at the end of the regular season.